love is a one in a million. It goes on and on and on. You give me all day long. Your love is a one in a million. It goes on and on and on. You give me a really good feeling.
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. My name is Lala and you're watching Lala Level Up. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about why I feel like I want to wait until I'm married to have children. Currently, I'm 28, I'm single, I don't have any kids, and I want to keep it that way. I don't want to have children until I'm married because I feel like it's a much more stable situation than just a typical relationship. By me being married to somebody, my husband is telling me like he's here for me for life. When two people get married, you're setting an intention to say, I'm gonna be with you until like death do us part, period. So that foundation feels way more sturdy and secure than a guy I just been with maybe, a couple years or less than that, and now we're having a child and I'm committing a child with him when he won't even commit marriage to me. Children are a commitment. They're a lifelong commitment. When you have a child with somebody, you at least need to deal with them for at least 18 years and just working together to co-parent. You hear all the time, people have baby mamas, baby daddies that they don't work well with, and it's so hard now to raise the child because either they're fighting all the time, they don't like each other, they hate each other, and it's just messy, or they just have two different outlooks on how they want the child to be raised, whether that's religion or beliefs, anything. They're just not on the same page. I feel like when you get married, you and your husband or your wife, whoever is watching this video, you guys already have a basic understanding on how you want to start a family. And I just feel like if you cannot commit to me in a relationship, if you can't commit to me by putting a ring on my finger, I am not going to commit to you by bringing a child into the world for you. Because if you is bringing a child into the world, that's gonna tie us together for life. Me and you are gonna be tied. So how do you want me in your life forever so I could bear your child, but you don't want to marry me? You won't give me that commitment. But now I have to put my body through trauma. I have to risk my life to have your seed, and you won't even marry me. Like, I'm just not doing that. Everyone's gonna do what they wanna do. This is just my own thoughts. This is my opinion and why I'm choosing to wait. I'm not thinking too much about the number. Like, yeah, I know I have a biological clock, but I'm not worried about that. I feel like when it's right, it's right. And honestly, I don't know if this is TMI, but I've never been on birth control. So I just don't feel like, I feel like when I'm ready to have children, it's gonna be very easy for me. Like, I've never messed with my menstrual. I've never even really had sex consistently, to be honest. So I just feel like by the time I'm purposely trying to have sex, like we're deciding this is what we're gonna do, I don't think it's gonna take me very long to get pregnant anyway. So I'm not really concerned about that. Right now, I'm just focused on my goals for real. I'm still dating and meeting people and stuff. And when I meet people, honestly, in the first conversation with them, we're having this talk. Do you want to get married? Do you want to have children one day? This literally in the first conversation. Like, we're not going to be wasting time. Like, I'm not just going to be texting you, calling you, whatever. And then I come down to the things that actually matter to me at this stage in my life. And you don't want those things. Now we've already wasted time. No, I ain't doing that. I'm not waiting. I'm really in another place in my life for real. So literally day one. What do you think about marriage and children? Is that something you want or something you don't want? And if he tells me that's something he doesn't want, I respect it and I gracefully exit. Because I know what I want in life. I feel much more comfortable waiting until I'm in a situation where I'm good mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically, financially. I'm in a healthy relationship with my partner. We've been together a decent amount of time. He knows me. I know him. We're totally committed. We want to be together forever. And we decided we want to have a child. Like, I just want to be more traditional when it comes to something like that. even though we're in modern ages, and there are qualities about myself that I do consider to be, you know, the modern woman. But at the same time, I do have a lot of traditional views and values as well. I believe men should be providers, women should be nurturers, and I believe marriage is very important. I want to get married. I'm not going to be nobody's baby mama, and that's no shade to any of the baby mamas, for real. But that's not what I want for me. That's not what I see for my future. I'd rather do it the way that I think will work the best for my future family. For me, it's marriage, then it's children. And also, of course, the obvious, like, I don't want to put myself in a position where so quickly I can be a single mother, which is very hard to be a single mother. I don't want to do that to myself if I don't have to. Even though, like I said, in a marriage, of course, divorce is a thing that does happen, but it's less likely to get a divorce than it is for you and your man to just break up on a whim. Because when you just in a relationship where it's just a boyfriend and a girlfriend situation, if you want to break up, you can just break up. Like, there are no ties, you know, legally at least. When you're married to someone, it's so much deeper than that. It's not as easy to just like split up, because we're literally connected, like, legally, and not only legally, but, you know, going through vows and things like that, that's a big deal to want to, you know, quickly decide you want to get a divorce. I just feel like for me, it makes more sense. I want my kids to grow up in a stable environment where they have both of their parents. I want them to be able to witness seeing their parents be loving, be kind to one another, so they can actually look forward to the same thing when they're older. They witness their parents love each other. They witness marriage. They witness commitment and respect in the household. So now when they're old enough, when my children become old enough to start dating, they're going to want to date someone who treats them as well as their father treats their mother. They're going to want to date a woman who treats them as good as their mom treats their father. So I really want to have that representation for my children in the house. And just for myself, I mean, like, honestly, I know everyone has different views, but I believe most women want to be married. Most women want that lifelong commitment with the man that they love. I think a lot of men are scared of commitment because it's a lifelong thing. And a lot of men like to do that, and they like to be slanging D everywhere and being able to be with whoever they want to be with when they want to be with them. But I just feel like a man who is at a mature level in his life, who has met a woman that he really loves and realized she's the one, he's gonna put a ring on it. It doesn't even matter the age. You could be 21, honestly, but if you meet a woman and you know she's the one, like, you're not gonna really care to continue to be single and just be with multiple women, because that one woman will be enough for you. So like I said, y'all, that's just my thoughts. Those are my opinions on marriage, on children, on why I would like to wait until I meet my husband and we get married before I start having children. So I'm interested to know what you think. Leave your thoughts below. Make sure you do like the video and subscribe to my channel. As always, you can be, do, and have whatever you desire. You are limitless. Until next time, LALA level up.